Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name is Larry. If you're new, if you are new, let me catch you up. I have been doing truck camping videos for the last few years. I recently got into this 2019 Lance 1062 truck camper with an insane amount of solar on the roof. I also built the world's smallest truck camper, which you've seen in a few videos, or you may not have maybe seen them floating around the internet, but that's this channel. I recently just purchased 7 acres of off-grid land in hopes to sort of develop it and put a cabin and a garage and who knows what else on here. I also want to turn a portion of this acreage into my own private campground for my friends to come by and visit, since we are way up here on the mountains and very far away from civilization. Today, however, we have a lot to do. I actually want to take these items right here and this 300-gallon stock tank and turn it into an off-grid hot tub fired by or heated by fire, and also need to run into town. I got a ton of stuff to do today. I'm actually honestly thinking I'm going to run out of time, but standing here talking ain't going to get it done any faster, so let's get rolling. So today is the first day since I've been on this property that is actually sort of nice out. It's going to be, I think, 53 degrees, sunny, and it's going to just get a little nicer and nicer throughout the week, which I'm excited about. We have been dealing with a lot of mud and a lot of ice here recently, and kind of paused any kind of progress moving on this property. We were able to get in here, cut some roads, and then it's just been a disaster ever since. So I'm kind of excited about this week to get some stuff done. The dogs are excited to be outside. They have been cooped up in the camper for almost 2 weeks now. I mean, they'll come out to go to the bathroom, but other than that, then they just end up right back inside laying on the bed. So they're out here probably eating juniper berries that they shouldn't be eating, and just enjoying life out here in the sun. I've done my best to try to get them to not eat juniper berries. I'm pretty sure they're not healthy for the dogs, but every tree here is juniper, so every single one has juniper berries. I can't help it. They love them. It's like candy, and they've been eating them for way longer than just being on this property, and they've never been sick. So I don't know, they must feel like they need them for some reason, and I've just almost sort of given up trying to get them to stop eating them. But I don't try to put them in an area with a lot of juniper berries, so their pen is in an area that's pretty clean, but there are just a few scattered in there. So I need to fill up some water jugs in order to start running them through the water filter, so I have drinking water for later. And this is the water tank we're actually going to fill up today. This water tank I filled up last week, and it's good well water. Actually tastes really nice, and it's tested quite often, so there's nothing in there that I have to worry about not drinking. Since it's so cold, I've just been doing like gravity fed. Trying to prevent this valve from freezing, but I just pretty much screw this hose on here, open this valve, and boop, got some water. Got a little shut-off valve right there. So even though this well water is good enough to drink, and I know people locally that do drink it, I go ahead and just run it through a filter just in case. Figure it doesn't hurt anything. Now I just gotta dump it into this gravity fed filter. Now this thing will take most of the day to go through those filters, and then comes out clean. Got a little spout down here at the bottom. Perfect drinking water. Tastes really good, actually. So while that's doing that, let's go ahead and dump the tanks. Should come with a short hose and some attachments. And a big old tank. feel like there are two types of people in this world. There are people that wear rubber gloves while emptying black tanks, and people that are disgusting. Well, I'm running into a little bit of an issue here. This hose is not very stretchy, and I know I can pull the tank up closer, but I need there to be some room. Since it's almost the same level, I need to be able to like move the hose and get everything out of the hose before I unhook it. And I just think this is going to be too short. This has an attachment on it that hooks onto that tank, which would be great. But this one does not have that attachment. This one is kind of all built in like this. So that will fit on the tank, but it's not locked on. I don't really like that. I guess we'll find out if this is going to work. So I don't trust it. I managed to figure out a way to get a bungee cord kind of locked in so this won't just pop out, because when the water starts coming through, this really starts kind of pulling down on it. And I think, hopefully, crossing fingers, that's going to stay. And then as it's filling up, I just need to look in this hole and see as it's getting close, and then make sure to shut the valve before it overflows. So let's go ahead and try this out. It should be more than that. Might have us a clog here. So there's one thing I'm learning being out here is that not a single thing is able to just go smooth. Everything fights you. So I guess there's a clog or something. Now we gotta get the water pump out so we can get water pressure and try to flush the tank, because I don't think that's enough that came out. I think there's a clog. So in order to get water pressure out here, I have to go ahead and plug in this extension cord right here. You can see that going over here to this water pump. I had to switch the hose out to this like female to female 3-foot hose, and then I have my longer like flex hose running all the way over here, and I have it ran up into this little attachment here, which has a sprayer that goes into the black tank, which will kind of clean out the black tank from the inside. Then we'll go ahead and reopen the valve and see if we can get something to go through. So we'll go ahead and get this water pump turned on, see what happens. Turn on right there. You can hear the water going in. Got a little switch. There goes the water pressure. Might be able to hear it in there flushing. This is going to be a black tank over here. Let's go ahead and pull this. I'll save you guys the visuals. Nothing seems to be flowing yet. Oh, yep. I think we had a clog. I think we got it going now. Got the clog out. The tank is rinsed. Now we gotta get this in the truck. This kind of worries me, because I have seen way too many horror stories about people loading stuff into the truck like this, and then it breaks, and you know what happens after that. I've never seen anybody do this with one of these Blackwater totes. Oh boy. I need to get a flatbed trailer. Make life a lot easier. Don't. Yeah, okay. Alright, I don't want to be down here. Oh no. Of course it's hooked on something. Yeah. Okay, it was dripping. That's gross. All right. You had one job, Black Tank. Just for the record, it was barely dripping. All this on my shirt, that's not from this. That was from a water incident earlier that wasn't on camera. I just want to clarify, because I'm not going to switch my shirt. There's a couple of drops. Most of it was on my gloves. Yeah, we're just going to not load that thing next time that way. I don't know what I'm going to do. Those things weigh a lot. It's 21. I mean, it's filled to the brim, so 21 times 8. That's how much that thing weighs. Yeah. We'll come up with something else next time. Anyways, let's grab some propane tanks and get on the road. Oh, what? We got to still load the big old huge water tank, so we got that going on. A couple things left to do. You ready? All right. Well, that was a stressful fiasco, but we finally got the truck loaded down. Yeah, got the black tank hanging on for life here on the end of the truck. And then we got the big tank that we're going to fill up with fresh water. You got the propane tanks, the diesel can way over there. All right, I'm not gonna lie. We are sliding all over the place and haven't even left the property yet. Oh, and Matt Moran is here with us today.
Hello.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Howdy. All dark and mysterious over there, hooded sweatshirt. I'm just kidding.
Watch out.
At least it's supposed to get nice this week, at least.
Yeah, it's supposed to actually get warmer, so.
I'm looking forward to it. Well, I was hoping that place we would be able to do everything all right here except for get the water. Hopefully, I was thinking dump the black tank and get propane and fuel up and all that stuff, but unable to dump the unable to dump the black tank.
Get it right, Larry.
I know. So we got to go all the way down the other end of town to a KOA and dump the black tank, hopefully before their office closes.
Which is at 5, which is in 9 minutes.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, we got to roll. We got to go. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's already almost 5 o'clock. We left at like 3.
Well, it takes an hour to get
All right. Come on, we got to get this black tank dumped. We cannot have this in there and freezing all night. All right, even though we're in a hurry, we are just now figuring out that if you put these little pretzel things, garlic, what flavor are they? Garlic Parmesan with candy corn. It's the weirdest thing. It tastes like they belong together. They taste so good. And there's even holes in it that you can just put the candy corn in, so it's all in one bite.
What?
Mm.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know why it tastes so good. It was just, you would never think candy corn and these pretzels right here would go good.
That's the bomb diggity right there.
Oh yeah. I hate being this person. They're going to close here in just a few minutes, so we got to hurry up and go in and pay to get this black tank dumped. I felt bad. They were legit counting the drawer down, and I go in 5 minutes before they close. But I pay with the card at least, so hopefully that don't mess them up too bad. And they were nice enough to go ahead and let me dump my tank. So I'm going to get that done and get out of here as fast as I can. It's a shitty job, but it needs to be done. I did, however, forget to wash my hands. All right, let me just get some snacks out of here. All right. 2 for 2. Number 2's gone. Oh, goodness. That's a lot going on over here. Train and a line of people getting water. Man, this dude has got a water trailer. Look at that. I need to step my game up here. That's nice. 95 gallons. This is the first time using this kiosk thing, and I had to get online and actually create an account and put money in my account in order to be able to get water here. You can see water levels moving up. So this is all going to be hot tub water. It's a 300-gallon tank. It's obviously not going to fill it all the way up, but it should get enough to get a hot tub going. I think that's everything. I think after this, we're going to go ahead, just grab something to eat, I think is the plan. Try one of these local restaurants and then get back up to the property. Might have to end up finishing up that hot tub in the morning though. I think I'm going to get the country fried steak. You know what you're going to get?
Not yet.
Yeah.
No way.
Country fried steak. How's your country fried steak? Anyways, we're going to eat this, and then I guess I'll probably just see you guys in the morning when we get started on the hot tub. Good night. Well, good morning. Getting a little bit of a later start on the day than I wanted, but living off grid, is there really a schedule to go by?
Hello.
Good morning, Nat.
Good morning.
How did you sleep?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of liking this, like, on our own time vibe that we've got going on.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to take this right here. We're not going to put it right there, though. We're going to put it, which I think would make a really cool spot for it, kind of right behind that here. We're going to put it right here, although there's a lot of rock, so we're going to have to pick all the rock out and try to level this area up. Okay, so let's get started. Moving rocks, my favorite thing. All right. You'll go ahead and carry that over here.
Yeah, I'll get right on that.
Okay, I think that's gonna be good enough for now. Ultimately, there's probably gonna have to be some sort of wood platform. I think it'll work. So we'll go ahead and bring that hot tub over and see what it looks like. I have to move it off that rock, so we gotta come out this way just.
Perfect.
Yeah, it looks pretty level. All right, I think that's gonna look really good right there. Kind of centered up right behind the bench. Can use the bench as a table, put a drink on or something. Now I gotta get this wood stove over here. I gotta go find a dolly, bring it over. That's next. Doesn't roll very easy on this ground, but we're getting it. All right, well, I only had to move a few rocks. I got it pretty level, and it's pretty close to the hot tub, about as close as I think I can get it. So we'll see if this works. I might have to make changes over time, but I like how this is looking so far, at least. Well, if this works, this is all the parts that I'm using. I'm thinking one day I'll probably get bigger copper line, which will result in most of this stuff changing. But if this works, then you know, in case somebody wants to try it, I got a tube bending tool, a tube cutter. I got this pond pump, 800 gallons. It's a 300-gallon tank, so it should turn the whole water 3 times per hour. A couple of these 1/2-inch bulkheads, these 3/8 inch short rod nuts. We get 3/8 inch unions, 2 of them. Have this 1 3/4 inch metal multi-material bit, and then these shark bite fittings. So this is all testing. Brian from Off Grid Backcountry Adventures uses most of these same parts, the same size tubing and everything, but his tub is a little bit smaller than the one I'm using. So that's why I'm just not 100% sure if it's going to work. If it doesn't heat up the water within a reasonable amount of time, then I'm going to end up increasing the size of the copper coil and the copper lines and add more insulation and do all that stuff just to try to get it as efficient as possible. I don't expect much tonight. It might take 5 or 6 hours to get this thing heated up. I'm not really sure. I'm hoping not though. Okay, so these bulkheads, they have a rubber washer on one side. That's going to go on the inside like this. And then this goes on the outside. It's a reverse thread. And then I'll tighten that down really good with some channel locks. So up here at the top, this is going to be the outlet. This is where the hot water is going to be coming out. Down there is going to be the pump that pumps the cold water. Since cold will be sitting more at the bottom, and that will be pumping it all the way over to the wood stove right there. So now the idea here is we're going to want this coiled copper to be kind of up inside this wood stove. So that way, when we build the fire down here, it will heat up, the flames will hit the coils. Then we're going to have the inlet and outlet coming out here, turning, and then going into the tub. Okay, so you do not want to kink this stuff. I just took the coil, straightened up a little bit more on the edges here. I'm going to probably bend them to where they come out straight right here. And then this coil, we will pull apart a little bit and get that kind of spread out like that. Oh yeah. Well, I am quickly finding out that I bought a few of the wrong things. This, I probably needed a 1/2 inch pipe bender, so I've been trying to bend it by hand. I got, this one goes up to 3/8 of an inch, which it is 3/8 inch tubing, but it's 1/2 inch diameter on the outside. And all these compression fittings don't fit either. So, yeah. I'm at a complete standstill now. Can't finish this right now. That really is a bummer. Good morning again. Day what, 3 on this 1 hour hot tub project? Wow, could this get blown out anymore? We're going to take the truck, head the 1.5 hours into town so I can buy $25 worth of copper parts. Good, how are you? You know what they call this in the industry? Call it donkey.
We're gonna have to censor that.
I'm gonna have to bleep that one out.
I found this. It's all right. Just doesn't fit flush in here.
I think this one might need right here. Oh, no, almost. So we're gonna do 1/2 inch and then 1/2 inch flare for the 3/8 inch pipe because that makes sense, right? Let's see, we need 2 of these. Better get some lumber. Should I get 10-foot ones so we have a foot on each side? We gotta move more rocks though. I've only had to go through 10 boards to get 2 or 3 that are straight, so we're on a good roll. These are 5.5 inches wide. We need to be 3 feet wide. I think I need like 2 or 3 more. Yep.
88.
Just 8.8, yeah.
Can you fit it all?
Huh?
Can you fit it all?
Oh yeah, we can fit it all in there. Ratchet strapping 101 right here, baby. Take notes. Might not know how to buy the right plumbing parts, but I can tie some stuff down. I ain't going nowhere. What are you doing? Keep the camera over here. Keep it over here on the talent over here.
Oh, in that case.
This ain't going nowhere.
In that case, it's
All right. I think so. Did forget cinder blocks, but we'll just drive another hour and a half back here to get it next time.
no big deal.
Yeah, no big whoop. It was a beautiful drive. Let's get rolling. All right, I went ahead and leveled out a little bit more ground over here and put those 10-foot pressure treated 2x6s underneath. So now we're sitting level and flat. And then there's also a little deck over here to stand on, so you know my feet don't have to get muddy. So now I just need to get these two copper lines to go into those two bulkheads. All right, so you can see in there, you got the coils, which will be above the fire. And then the coils go out and they run into the tub, into those two bulkheads. And right now we have the hose running all the way down here, going up into this pump, which says 1,500 gallons per hour, 25 gallons per minute. So it shouldn't take very long. Granted, we're uphill and we're running 75 feet of hose. So we will see how fast this goes and fills up that hot tub. And if you're wondering what that weird sound is in the background, that's my water heater right here. Anyways, let's go ahead and open this up and get this pumping. Should be allowing some water to get in there. I can already hear it going through the pump. And got it turned on. Let's go check up here. All right, we got some water going in. Oh yeah. All right, well, just got in. I cannot believe how good this feels. I mean, I used to have a real hot tub, just about the same thing, other than there's no jets, but that's all right, honestly, considering it cost me nothing but some old firewood that was laying over here and a little bit of hard labor, but man, it feels good to be in here. And I don't know, I couldn't be happier. But anyways, I'm going to turn some music on, drink my beer, and enjoy the rest of the night. I appreciate you guys sticking out this long. Until next time, I'll see you then. Thanks, bye.